Okay, you've seen plenty of videos of the alarm system here in my building going off, but you've never really gotten a tour of it. So that's what we're going to do. Here's the fire alarm 3300. That's the one you saw in my real fire video. One that was flashing and going, "Aww." Then you got your sprinkler hose connections and the water release. So now we're going to head into the building itself. We open this. And now here's the panel. Now, even though it says Gamewell Zans 400 on it, the actual circuitry is that of a Silent 5208, because the Zans motherboard kept going into trouble when there was nothing wrong, and there was no circuit breaks or anything. Now here's the flow station. This is the one that you saw in my NAC test video. There's the stopper on it, just like the one I'm getting from Soccer Dude. Anyways, above here, we have the Wheelog LSM24 VFR. That's the strobe that you saw. And here's the other LSM that you saw in my NAC test video. And right to the side here is our emergency lights. Now, let's head on down this way. Here's the trash room where the two fires started. The maintenance room, and then the fire alarm deck. And most of the sprinkler stuff is in here. But, of course, us tenants don't have access to that, so you won't be able to see that. Now, all the detectors for the system are these. They're Hochiki SLK 24Fs, rebranded by Gamewell, as you can see on the plate there. And then all the main horn strobes are these. They're Wheelog MT24 LSM VFRs. That's the ones that you heard. They're set to continuous, but the 5208 is set for code 3, so they all do code 3. Now here's one of the pull stations. This is the Gamewell Full Moon Sentry M46 Full Moon Lollipop, whatever they call it, Bullseye. There's a lot of different names for it people have. And we've got another detector here on the laundry room. It's our laundry room. So now, our pull stations are either those Gamewells or these. The Edwards 270s. Actually, they're not labeled, so they might be the Alarm Industry Products, the AI 270s. Now we go into the stairwell. We find another Gamewell and another on this side, another LSM24. Now let's go up to the second floor. You hear the tic-tac. Okay, this is second. Another Sentry. And then the LSM. Now the alarms alternate between the LSM and an MT. Now there's surprisingly no LSM in the middle for second and third. It's just nothing. But then here's another MT. And another LSM right here. And another Gamewell. So now let's go with the third. This is a 3-story building, so there's no need for any voice back. Here we have another game well, and LSM again. This is basically like second. So we've got the MT here. And then again, an LSM would be here, like on the first, but I guess they didn't decide to install one here. So we have another MT, another LSM, and another game well. That's our community room. There's nothing in there, no devices. Up here is a sprinkler. You can barely see it. It's so dark. Let's go back to this one stairway. I didn't show you the alarms there, even though you saw my fire escape video. So let's come back down here. And then there's smokes on the top level of both stairways. Back on the second. And back down to first. You can see the other game well. Sentry station. And the other LSM. So now, back on first. So now let's head into the trash room and I'll show you that. Once again, there's the LSM. I didn't show you those. Oh well, we'll see them. Anyway, like I said, here's the trash room. I'm going to turn on the light. Now here's the dumpster. And there's the chute. That area that you saw up on 3rd, there's an access door that you can throw your garbage down and it'll come down here. And what do we know? We've got a pistol fan there. Anyways, there's the detector that triggered. And the sprinkler that triggered is right there. And there's also sprinkler valves and stuff back there, but again, you really can't see it very well. So let's come out of here. Now here's the MT that you saw in my real fire vid when I came out of my apartment. That's the one you saw. Another emergency light, another LSM, and another Edwards. You can see this one's got the brake rod in it. Now, as for the alarms in the apartments, we have the MIV 24 LSM VFRs like that. As you can see there, the MIV with the strobe. So that's the tour of my building and the fire alarm.